by Hamas. That final part of that sentence doesn't seem to have made it through. Okay, next question from Joel Pollack, Breitbart News. Is Israel experiencing a crisis in relations with Christian communities over the church in Gaza, settler violence, visas for evangelicals? Okay, well, thank you for that question, Joel. Look, Israel's relations with Christian communities is extremely important, extremely important in this country. I myself sat on a round table inside Washington, D.C. In February, where the Prime Minister met leaders of the evangelical community. They are an extremely important ally to Israel. We take them extremely seriously. We are, of course, Christianity is a younger brother of Judaism in a certain sense, and we take that relationship extremely seriously. There is no crisis. Where there is a crisis is that the pro-Hamas movement are trying to engineer a crisis. This is purely an engineered crisis. We take our relationship with the Christian community extremely seriously. Israel is the only country where the number of Christians are increasing. It's the only country in hundreds of miles in any direction where Christians are free to practice their faith freely without restrictions. Of course, where there are issues on an individual basis, then they are condemned, and they are and they should be. And more can always be done in that sense. But this country takes our relationship with the Christian community extremely importantly, and that will continue to be the case under this government. And finally, you got a question there. Just one more. Just go up there. You asking for comment on Ozzy Osbourne, who supported Israel. We, of course, from the State of Israel, send our condolences to the family of Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away recently. Next question, please. It's Jodie Cohen at Newsmax. What more can you tell us about the conversations between Steve Witkoff and Israeli officials regarding ceasefire and hostage release negotiations? Is more pressure being placed on Hamas to agree to a deal? And what will be the next steps if Hamas doesn't agree? Thank you for that question, Jodie. Look, the Hamas terrorist organization continues to cling to its refusal. And the latest information I can give you that Israel at this moment is still awaiting an official response via the mediators of Hamas. But to this point, I can share with you that Hamas have continued to refuse. They are continuing to refuse the hostage return proposal, which Israel has agreed